What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Time for the weekly forecast. And I'm right on time this time, too. This is the way I prefer to do it. I like having the weekend forecast, preferably done Friday night. I know it doesn't always happen that way. And I like to have the weekly forecast done Sunday night. Doesn't always happen that way, but it looks like it's happening that way tonight. So let's knock it out. So, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video. Like I said, we still haven't made a solid decision on this yet, but we are playing with the idea of putting all of the pre-recorded readings back on the list. Possibly, maybe. I have put the 48 hours back on there. I have done that. Okay, because lots of people were hitting me up wondering, well, when are you going to bring those back? I was wanting to get one. When are you going to bring them back? So we took a real good look at the schedule and we're like, okay, let's bring the 48 hours back and just see. And it looks like it's flowing pretty smooth. But I still have the one-on-one Zoom calls that are available as well. 30 minutes and 1 hour. That's all on my website, tarotwithrich.com. Also, I've added a new course, How to Attract Your Life Partner. That, along with my course, How to Read the Tarot. And last but not least, don't forget to catch me over there on High Vibe TV with my new series, Mastering the Matrix. I'm doing another special live event on the 29th at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And that is, I'm basically breaking down and explaining the neuroscience behind manifestation. And oh, yes, there's neuroscience behind it too. You function just like a biological radio. And I'm going to break down and explain the brain science behind that. So all that information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that's in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. Let's see what we got for Aries this weekend. Yeah, we're going to change some lives with that. My series on High Vibe TV. You know, it's so many people are still wanting to, you know, chalk it up as just a bunch of woo-woo, hippy-dippy, airy-fairy, artsy-fartsy bullshit. And it's like, no, there is science behind manifestation. Yes, there is. And come hell or high water, I'm going to push that message out there so that hopefully by the time my kids are adults, it's going to be mainstream common fucking knowledge. It'll be so ubiquitous that we won't even be fucking talking about it. So anyway, all right. Aries, what do we got for Aries this weekend? Boom. Woo! 2 of Cups, though. Who you connecting with? Who you connecting with? Well, let's put it to you like this. Somebody wants to connect with you. Let's put it to you like that. Let's see if it's happening. Ooh, some of you dealing with an Aquarius. Ooh, oh, man. Dude, look. Look at that. What is that? What is that? So we got the 6 of Swords reversed. I was about to say somebody's coming back. I was about to say, look, somebody's coming back in your life. But then the 8 of Cups jumped out. Like, nope. Do you know what this, honestly, next to the Queen of Wands, that feels like your energy. That feels like you. Yup. Tower card. That feels like you walking away from this person out of stubbornness, because I'm feeling like whoever this is you dealt with, I feel like there's some sort of past history. I don't know what kind of past history. I don't know if this was a long-term relationship, maybe just a little short-term situationship, or something that never got up off the ground to begin with. But whatever it is, it looks like, just to stick it to the man, you're walking away from this and letting the tower crash and burn to the ground. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Well, I guess let's look at this person's feelings then, because it looks like they want to reconnect with you. So what is it that they want? What cards do I want to use? Let's do good old fashioned. I like my two black decks. This, my original Rider-Waite. I gotta have an original Rider-Waite. And 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. One of the first decks that I ever used. For those of you who remember my very first ever tarot card readings on YouTube, this was one of the decks I was using. I love it. 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. All right, what's this person's intentions? 6 of Wands reversed. 4 coins. I mean, I'm honestly just kind of feeling like they feel kind of stupid, I think. I don't think they have high hopes that you all are going to have any kind of reconciliation, but they at least want to make things right. I think they want to just squash whatever beef y'all may have, whatever it was that happened. King of Pentacles. I'm not seeing that. I don't think they have a real strong emotional connection. So are they in love with you? I don't think so. I think they just want to make things right. Yeah. I think they're just wanting to get some weight off their chest and clear things up between the two of you. Could be a Virgo for some of you, but with the Hermit in the reverse here, feels to me kind of like ever since whatever it was that happened between the two of you, it's kind of been eating at them. And they've been holding it back and keeping it to themselves. Could be a Leo for some of you. Well, what's the advice then? What's the best course of action for Aries to take with this situation? Again, with these, I'm not putting a solid intention, past person, love interest, or new person, just whatever the hell comes through. Whatever messages y'all need to hear the most. What's the advice? Page of Wands. I mean, honestly, Aries. Now, for those of you who have followed me for any amount of time, you know I'm going to preach this message till my face turns blue and the cows come home. Be sure you're standing in a strong sense of integrity. But it honestly would, I think, alleviate a lot of anxiety, nervousness, and tension if you and this person had a conversation. I wouldn't extend or accept a love offer, at least not right now. For those of you who do have feelings for this person, try to hold off on that for a little bit. But yeah, we need to get some kind of closure. Some kind of closure. Matter of fact, I just talked to a client today who said that they had to end up doing that with a past person, hitting them up and like, look, just want to let you know, I apologize for what I did and I forgive you for what you did. We're cool, no bad blood. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea how powerful that is for your path moving forward. Promise you, you don't think it would have that much of an effect, but that releases so much vibrational weight off of you. Promise you. So I know that probably a lot of you are mad at me right now and some of you don't even want to think about talking to this person. Okay, you don't have to do it this week, but at some point be thinking, me and this person probably going to have some kind of conversation. But you know what? I'm kind of feeling like for some of you too, it might just be a pride thing. Might just be a little pride thing. I'm too proud to reach out, especially if you're not the one that fucked it up. But if you are the one that fucked it up, you don't want to be too proud on that. But a conversation is going to need to be had between the two of you eventually, or it's just going to keep weighing you down. It's going to keep weighing you down. All right. We're going to move forward to Taurus. What important messages do we have for Taurus this weekend? This weekend. I'm not this weekend. I'm sorry. This week. Damn. It's already the start of the week. Okay. This week, not this weekend. This week. Boom. I'll be damned. Same thing for Taurus. And this isn't even the same deck. This is a totally different deck. I use this deck for Aries. I'm using this deck for Taurus. Connecting with somebody, or let me tell you like I told Aries. Somebody wants to connect with you. Somebody wants to. I'm not going to put it out there and say that it's happening just yet, but I will say that there is somebody wanting to connect with you. Don't know who it is yet. We'll see. We shall see, said the blind man. Okay. I'm honestly kind of feeling like this is somebody who has you as a love interest, honestly. Yup. This kind of feels like I'm not 100% convinced this is a love interest of yours, but this is somebody that's interested in you. So they think about you all the time. Like all the time. They can't quit thinking about you. They're looking for some sort of sign, some sort of green light. You know, like say, for example, it's a coworker. They're looking for some sort of indication that you're interested. Some sort of sign of interest coming from you. And so far, with the Queen of Cups reversed, it doesn't look like they're seeing that. So they're not coming forward with a love offer. Now, for those of you dealing with somebody at the workplace, there may be fear of a workplace relationship, especially if that goes against company policy for some of you. But even if it doesn't go against company policy, I think a lot of us, would like to steer clear of a workplace relationship, maybe. Not everybody does. You see it happen from time to time, but you've probably seen the kind of drama that can bring to the workplace, though. And it can. So, could be a Virgo for some of you. I just have Virgo here. Okay, well, let's see what their intentions are. Are they wanting something serious, legit, honest, genuine? Or are they just wanting some wham bam, thank you, ma'am? What's this person want? What do they want at the deepest level? Strength card reversed. Hang on. Hold up. It's not ready yet. Not ready yet. Hold up. All right. Oh, the 10 of coins reversed. Yeah, for a lot of you, I think it has to do with a workplace type thing, but I don't. You know what it is? They just came out of a relationship. Yeah, that's what it is. Yup. We got that 6 of swords and that 8 of cups, both reversed. 10 of cups in the reverse. They just came out of a relationship, but I do think that they do feel a really strong connection with you. And they've probably had their eye on you since long before their relationship came to an end, possibly. I know that not all of you have known this person for a very long time, but look what fell on the floor. You know who that is. That's the shithead of the tarot. Yep. That's the fucking shithead of the tarot. We don't want to date that person. What's the advice then for Taurus? What's the advice? Boop. Ooh. Okay. Well, the only thing that I can say is this. Because, okay, now, especially for those of you who are scratching your head like, who the hell is he talking about? If you're scratching your head wondering who the hell I'm talking about, don't even fucking worry about it. Now, I know there's some of you who know who I'm talking about. You're like, yeah, I know there's this person that's digging me that I'm not really feeling. Put it to you like this. When it's time for somebody to make their way into your life, you will feel naturally and organically drawn towards that person. You just will. So if there's somebody you're not feeling like a genuine organic connection with, you don't feel pulled towards this person, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't. I would not. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure out who it is. But for those of you who do know who it is and you want to give this a shot, proceed with caution. Observe how this person treats others. Observe how they treat others. That's very, very, very important. Very important. Observe how they treat others. Like, figure out who the closest person in their life is and watch how they treat them. Like, if they have a friend that's their best friend in the world, watch how they treat that best friend of theirs. Just observe. Do you talk behind that person's back? Do you keep secrets from that person? Do you disrespect them when they're not around? Do you talk shit behind their back? I'm telling you, whoever the closest person is in your life, if you treat them like shit, or if they can't trust you, I know I can't trust you. Like, let's say the closest person in your life is your mom, and I'm getting to know you, and you kind of admit to me that there's secrets you keep from your mom. You lie to your mom. You talk behind your mom's back. You act like one person to her face and one person behind her back. I don't trust you. That's the closest person to you in your life, and they can't trust you. I'm damn sure no, I can't fucking trust you. So just observe this person very carefully. Okie dokie. Gemini. What important messages are coming through for my Gemini friends? I hope another damn 2 of Cups. If that jumps out again. Let's see. What messages do we have for Gemini? Boom. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Is this the good old Gemini Chronicles going again? This looks like past energy here. This looks like past energy. Yup. We got that 6 of Cups in the reverse. We got that Tower card reverse. So there is still a massive grudge being held here between you and this person. They are mad at you. This person is pissed off at you. I feel like they want either to apologize or you to apologize to them. They just don't know how to start a conversation with you. They're holding back. They're not expressing any emotion. I don't feel like they're trying to reconcile with the Tower card and the Judgment. It looks like whatever this was that came to an end is a done fucking dollar. Like dun 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 dollar. But yeah, this person's awful pissed off at you. That's all I'm seeing here. I think they have a lot of things that they want to say, but they're swallowing it. They're burying it. They're not saying nothing. And yeah, whoa. Let's look at what's due to come in for Gemini first. Anything due to come in? 3 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So the next person due to come in is being blocked right now. There is a blockage preventing this person from coming in. And I think part of it has a lot to do with their... Okay. Those of you who have followed me for any amount of time know that I will always tell you that when you're dealing with a heartbreak, your number one priority is not a new fucking relationship. Your number one priority is healing. That's your number one priority. But healing happens in 3 stages. The 3 stages are acceptance, understanding, and then finally gratitude. Those are the 3 stages of healing. And I'm feeling like some of you are still struggling with the acceptance stage. You don't have to be all the way healed, glowing, floating on a cloud, and playing a harp before the next person comes in. But usually, from what I've seen, typically somewhere in there between the acceptance and the understanding phase, to where, all right, I've accepted it. It is what it is. It's done. Even basically ask yourself this question. Here's how to gauge whether or not you've accepted it. If this person showed up in my inbox begging for me to come back, would I do it? If the answer is yes, you would, you haven't accepted that it is what it is yet. But whenever you can tell yourself, honestly, it don't matter even if this person does beg for me to come back, the answer is no. The answer is just straight up no. It's not happening. That's the acceptance phase. It's done. Dun 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 dun. So that's, yeah, it's being blocked right now. Got a lot of healing to do. Got a lot of healing to do. Ace of Pentacles again. What's the advice then as far as this situation? What's the advice as far as this situation? Uh-oh, you're going to get mad at me. You don't want to hear me talk about this. You don't want to hear me talk about that. Okay, let's put it to you like this. Heal, evolve, and do better. Now, I know that I'm dealing with different types of situations. This is specifically to the Geminis who were done wrong. I know there's some Geminis who were done wrong, and there's some Geminis who did wrong. Specifically to the Geminis who were done wrong. You were done wrong. You were done dirty. You don't understand why it happened. You're wallowing in anger and whatnot. The best revenge is healing. That's the best revenge. Especially if this person rejected you. If they rejected you, make them feel fucking stupid. And nothing makes a past person feel dumber than to see somebody they were once involved with doing better. You know why, right? Because that's the ultimate test to see who the toxic person was. Because, you know, whenever there's a toxic relationship, 95% of the time, both people are pointing the finger at each other. If there's a toxic relationship, if I grab person A and ask them to tell me their side of the story, they're going to say it's the other person's fault. And then if I grab person B and ask their side of the story, they're going to say it's the other person's fault. It's going to be 2 people pointing fingers at each other. Well, what's the ultimate test? What is the ultimate test that will shine light and reveal the truth on who the toxic one was? What happens after y'all break up? That's the ultimate test. Because the toxic one, they ain't going to make no progress in their life. They're going to keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over and over and over and over. And the person that had good intentions is much, much, much more likely to heal, evolve, and do better. Much more likely. Now, it's not guaranteed, especially if you don't want to take the healing path. But for those of you who decide to do the hard work now, you'll shine later. You'll shine later. Everybody will be able to see who it was if you go through the healing path. That's why it's so important. And I know I've told you that same damn thing week after week after week after week. I remember telling you all that back when I was still in fucking Vegas. That's how long this story's been going on. So, all right. Cancer. Boom, boom, boom. What messages do we have for my Cancerian friends? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 shuffles for the Three of Pentacles. 2 more. Boom. Hermit reversed. You have somebody trying to get your attention. You got somebody trying to get your attention. With the Judgment reversed, it feels like past energy to me. Don't ask me why past energy keeps coming up. I don't know. I know there's some of you who don't give a shit about the past. I don't know. It just seems like every time I do an all signs and I don't put a specific intention onto what person it is, 90% of the time the past person comes up. So Judgment reversed, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed. Somebody from the past trying to get your attention because they don't know how to approach you. I think this right here, High Priestess in the upright, indicates to me that you intuitively, well, some of you it's intuitive. Others of you already know who it is. Because maybe you're watching them too. I know there's one of you, maybe 2, that you do be watching them. You do be watching them, and you see the shit they post about you. You see them little posts that go up. You know, it's usually something. Oh, I wish I could think of a good example. I might be able to find one. Oh, let me see. No, I pretty much just have motivational shit on my feed. But, you know, people that be posting usually angry ass relationship shit. I'm not seeing one right now. Okay, here's one. I can respect any person who can put their ego aside and say, I made a mistake. I apologize. I'm correcting the behavior. See, when people post shit like this, you know, most of the time when somebody posts something like that, not all the time, but most of the time, when it's an individual, not the page, but when it's an individual, you know, most of the time when somebody shares something like that, they have a specific person in mind. That's aimed towards somebody. Now, the page, let's see, this is a big page. Quotes and sayings. They probably just posted it because it sounds cool. I know that's what I do on my page. On my Awakening Experience page, I just post what sounds cool. But, you know, when an individual shares something like that on their timeline, you know they had somebody in mind. And you know you see something like that, and you know they posted that directed towards you because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. They're trying to get some sort of reaction out of you, you know? And with the Hangman, it doesn't look like it's working. 7 of Pentacles. It don't look like it's working. If anything, you're just sitting back there like, wow. After what you did to me, after the way you fucking did me wrong, and you're still sitting there acting like it was me. You're still going around telling everybody it was me after every fucking thing I did for you, after how I defended you, after how I kept secrets from your family to keep you looking like a bad person, after I did this, after I did that, and all that I poured into you, and you're still going around acting like it was me. If anything, seeing that might make you feel like, damn, if that's how screwed up you are in the head, maybe the universe did me a fucking favor by separating us. I know I'm going way out on a limb and getting really specific, but I know there's at least one or two of you that can resonate with that. Either way, though, somebody from the past trying to get your attention. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Also have Cancer. All right. I want to just jump straight into the advice on that one then. Let's do Edgar Allan Poe. Sometimes I like to tell you what decks I'm using because I always see that in the comments. What deck is that? What deck is that? I'm going to do Edgar Allan Poe for the advice. What's the advice? This is actually a pretty cool deck. It's not really very rider weighty, and I like to stick as close to rider weight as possible, but this one is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The graphics and the artwork on it's pretty fucking badass, especially the Magician card. That one's fucking badass. Anyway, what's the advice? Let's see. Boop. Ooh, the 8 of Wands. Okay. Devil card reverse, though. Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse. All right, so what I would be doing if I was you, don't sleep until you figure out what lesson you learned from this experience. Oh, there we go. I was thinking it looked a little bit weird here. I had one of my lights turned off. Yeah, I wouldn't be sleeping until you figure out one thing that you learned from this. And you know me, I want to send you inside yourself where you'll find the real answers. People always come to me and ask me what they're supposed to learn. You tell me what you learned from this experience. You tell me what you learned. I'm going to tell you one card that came up. If my camera will focus. Camera never likes to focus on the Edgar Allan Poe deck for some reason. There it is. 9 of Cups reversed. The loneliness and codependency card. So what that means is, and this is just some advice. You don't have to take this advice if you don't want, but don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. You know what that means, right? Just because you're lonely doesn't mean that you get involved with a toxic person. Trust me, I don't care how damn lonely you are. It is better to be alone than try to fix a toxic person. You can't fix nobody. I don't know who needs to hear this. This is for everybody, not just Cancer. You can't fix nobody. You hear people say shit all the time like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't change somebody who doesn't see an issue with their actions and this and that. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, you can't make anybody do anything. Why are you trying to? No, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. It's up to the said hoe to look at her life and say, wow, I'm fucking up. You know what? I need to change my ways and turn herself into a housewife. And yes, the fuck she can. I've seen it happen a million times. Oh, yes, she can. It's up to the said individual to see an issue with their actions and work to rearrange it and change themselves. It's up to the said individual to take a look at their life and say, I don't want these results anymore. I'm going to stop fucking up and I'm going to straighten my shit out. So, whoever needed to hear that. All right, moving on. Leo. Leo. Leo, Leo. Leo. Boom, boom. What messages do we have from my Leo friends this weekend? Bam. Queen of Cups, though. Oh, I love it when that happens. Look at the overall energy. For those of you who can't tell, this is the Leo card. And that's honestly probably the most badass strength card I've ever seen. This is in the Gilded Tarot Royale. Matter of fact, me and David, the Leo King, are doing this card tomorrow. This is the card that, it was my idea. I picked it. I went to his baby shower, him and his fiance's baby shower yesterday. And we talked, and I said, you want to do the strength card tomorrow or Monday? He said, hell yeah. So anyway, okay, let's see. Hang on. All right, so I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing past energy and new energy. I'm seeing you're connecting with somebody new, and somebody from the past is watching the whole thing. I don't know. Some of you are already currently connecting with the new person. Others of you, if you're not connected with them right now, they're right around the corner. But the point of it is the energy that I'm seeing here is you connecting with somebody and somebody from the past watching the whole thing. But honestly, I'm not going to lie. Some of you don't want to hear this, but I think this right here is more focused on that past person. It's more focused on them. With this Hangman 3 of Wands, this is all past energy. And I'm like 90% sure that we talked about this the last two all sign readings, if I remember correctly. Hangman 3 of Wands. They've been waiting. They've been waiting for an opportunity to have a conversation with you. But you connect them. They already know exactly what they want to say to you, too. But I don't think most of you are worried about that. This is a new person here coming in. My camera won't focus. There we go. That's a new person coming in. That's a new person coming in. And I think, honestly, too, whoever this is from the past, they're seeing you doing better. And that's making them feel kind of stupid. I'm not going to give you the whole lecture on that because I just went on that lecture for Gemini. But basically the same thing I just said to Gemini. Nobody wants to see you do better, especially an ex. Come on, think about it. Think about it. If somebody goes off and does better after they break up with you, that makes you look stupid, doesn't it? That makes you look dumb. So, yeah, somebody from the past isn't feeling too good about this, but that's all it's telling me here. Let's get the standard Gilded Tarot. What should I read here? I guess let's first look at the past person's feelings and intentions. What are their intentions at the deepest level? They've been waiting for an opportunity to come forward. They're still waiting for an opportunity to come forward. Like basically, they're looking for a some vulnerability coming from you. They're looking for some vulnerability. Like, hang on. Yeah, see, yeah, now they're waiting to see some vulnerability coming from you. You know, like, you know, that person that's always posting motivational, uplifting shit, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they start posting boohoo shit, and you could tell something bad just happened in their life. Something like that. Something like that. They watching you like a hawk, and they're waiting for you to post some boohoo shit. And then as soon as you post some boohoo shit that indicates you got your heart broke, or you were lied to, or you were cheated on, or you were manipulated, or somebody was playing games with you, something like that, they gonna slither up in there, and that little snake head's gonna pop up. Tongue flicking and shit. Hey, how you doing? How you been? That's when a person is most likely to take an ex back, is when they're heartbroken and vulnerable. Let's look at the next person coming in. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, next person coming in is going to be long term. For those of you interested in and in the position to have children, I see that very, very likely in the future. In my 5-year tarot career thus far, knock on wood, I have not gotten one pregnancy question inaccurate. So far, I'm a human. I'm flawed too. I make mistakes too. I'm not perfect. So there is the chance that I could make a mistake. But up to this point, knock on fucking wood, every pregnancy question that I've ever been asked in my career, I've gotten accurate. So just saying, for those of you who are wanting to have children, you're in the position to have children. If you come to me and ask me, will I have children with this person? This is the card I'm looking for. This is not the only card that'll tell me, but this would be the primary card I'm looking for. This is the Empress. So, but I am kind of feeling like the next person will have some abandonment issues and a fear of abandonment. So you want to watch out for that. Be patient with them. When you're dealing with somebody that's still got some abandonment issues and whatnot, all you got to do is stay loyal and consistent. Loyalty and consistency and patience. And after a while, unless they get addicted to being broken, which some people do, they'll let their guard down and everything will be cool. What's the advice for Leo? Advice. Ooh, King of Pentacles. 4 of Swords reversed. Okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed. At some point, I do think that I don't think you're going to necessarily have to have a conversation with the past person. You don't have to. But I am feeling like, even because I know there's a bunch of you who are already healed from that and don't even give a shit about the past. There's still a negative energy cord attaching the two of you. And believe it or not, and this again is for everybody, believe it or not, you know, a negative, toxic person very frequently is kept alive by knowing that that negative energy cord is still there. If a person is toxic enough, just knowing that you still hate them makes them feel better. So when you let them know, look, we're cool, no bad blood. I forgive you for what you did. I apologize for what I did. Just want to let you know that there's no bad blood here. Even if, like, because sometimes, oh, they don't like that. They'll try to come back and be like, oh, fuck you, you piece of shit. I hope you fucking die. And don't react. Don't respond. Oh, they get mad when you don't. They get mad when you don't respond. They get so pissed off. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I hope that you heal from whatever negative energy that you're holding in your heart is causing you to feel that misery and that hatred. I will send light your way, you know, and that sucks that you feel that way, but there's no bad blood here. Oh, whatever. Yeah, you're still a piece of shit. That's what I thought. You fucking loser. Blah, 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 blah. Doing everything they can to try to get a negative reaction out of you and to try to trigger you. And you don't do it. You don't do it. You just keep responding with love and light and love and light. And then eventually just back off and ignore them. Oh, they get pissed. But they'll eventually get over it. Once they don't get that reaction out of you, and once they fail to pull you down to their level, they let go. They have no choice. They have nothing to hold on to. And you being a fixed sign, you are at an advantage. Okay, because stubbornness comes natural to a fixed sign. So you got to be stubborn. You got to be stubbornly high vibrational. I'm a fixed sign too. You got to be stubbornly high vibe. Yep. All right, we moving forward. Moving on to Virgo. Haven't used this deck yet. I think this is the only deck I haven't used. I need to add a couple of more to my collection. One of my favorite ones was the Modern Spellcasters. And about a month and a half ago, I spilled something on my fucking table and ruined it. So pissed. I just bought that deck too. Anyway. All right, Virgo. What important messages do we have for my Virgo friends? Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know what to say about that yet. Two more shuffles. Two more. All right, last one. Star card reversed. That kind of feels to me. Oh, you know what though? All right, Virgo, what are we gonna do with you, man? What are we gonna do with you? You letting that damn head get the best of you. You letting that logical, analytical, critical thinking brain become your worst enemy. It's getting the best of you. You're kind of letting that negative outlook get the best of you and drive yourself a little bit nuts. When in actuality, well, first of all, you're already blessed as hell. First of all, I got to add that. You already so fucking blessed. There, I guarantee you, there's lots of people who envy you. And you don't even realize it. You don't even realize how insanely fucking blessed you are. But more blessings are coming. But as far as the person that we're dealing with in this reading, a past person, of course. A past person. And I'm thinking that this person is considering breaking the silence, but you're doing the best that you can to scrub this person from your memory and start fresh and start new with a new person. Yep, more past energy. So whoever this is from the past, I think they have a lot of things that they want to say. They just don't know how to say it. Could be a Leo for some of you. Okay. I hate it when it's real vague like that. I keep pulling cards trying to dig more information out and nothing else is coming through. Yeah, somebody from the past, and yes, this person is still in love with you. They want to break the silence, but they're probably more than likely afraid of what you would say. Because they know that sharp edge that you have. I think Virgos kind of have a way of intimidating almost everybody around them. And y'all don't even mean to do it. It's just, you can be in the best mood in the whole fucking world. You still have this real sharp, rough edge to you. Like, no nonsense, no bullshit. Don't waste my fucking time. I'm not here to play no fucking games type of energy that can intimidate people. Even if you're thinking about anything and everything under the sun. So this person probably knows that if they attempt to communicate with you, even if you don't mean to, you have a way when you open up your mouth of making them feel like they're this tall. And they know this. So I think they're afraid to come forward. But I think all they really want is closure, though, for real. All they really want is closure. Damn, I dug and dug and dug and dug and dug and dug and dug, and that's all that wanted to come through. So that is all it came through. Pretty simple message, honestly. All right. Let's look at their intentions a little bit deeper. Is all they want is closure? That's it? That's all this person wants is closure? They don't want anything else? Yeah. Five of Wands reversed. They just want to squash the beef. That's it. All they want to do is squash the beef. They know what they want to say. I'm thinking that they're still moving on from this. They're not holding on to hopes of a successful reconciliation. They just want to squash the beef. Actually, no, you know what this Ace of Swords upright feels like to me? They know what you're going to say. They know what you're going to say. They know that you're probably going to have a lecture. You know, like, because Virgo, you got that ability to lecture somebody. You know, like your dad would lecture you when you're young and you do something stupid, and you know you did something stupid, and you know you're going to have to hear this lecture that makes you feel like the dumbest ass that ever walked the face of this earth. So you're kind of like, oh fuck, here it comes. Shit. Here, I already know what I did. I don't need you to tell me what I did, but you're going to fucking tell me anyway, aren't you? Okay. You know, that type of energy. Well, what's the advice for Virgo then? What's the advice? What is the best advice for Virgo? Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. Same card I just held up. Okay. Fool card reversed. King of Wands reversed. Okie dokie. Well, I tell you what. This person knows what they did. They know what they did. They know you know they know what they did. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. Surprise them. Surprise them. Because you know what else it's going to tell this person if you don't do that? If you don't go on this big long lecture explaining what they did and how stupid that decision was that they made and what you're and this and that and the third and blah blah blah. If you don't do that, you know what that's going to tell them? Damn. Virgo really doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, it's stone cold. Virgo straight up don't care. I'm not getting no lecture. Virgo just don't give a shit. Just get that closure. Get that closure. Keep it surface level. Don't dig real deep. Don't try to connect emotionally on either end of the emotional spectrum. Don't dig up no negative emotions. Don't connect heart to heart emotional. Just keep it real surface level and kind of cold. Keep it cold with this person. Keep it very cold, detached, and distant, as if they're just like a fucking coworker or something. And don't let them penetrate your aura either. Don't let them do that. Okay. These are some interesting messages here tonight, aren't they? All right. Libra. Libra. Mm-hmm. Libra. Hang on a second. Ooh, I like that. You remember when I was back against the wall, that strip that went down behind me, that light strip? I just turned it on because I was bored and I wanted to see something different. And it puts a purple tint to me. That's cool. Ooh, I like that. Sweet. Hang on a second. I'm going to play with this for a minute. There's blue. Do I like the blue? Red. I don't like red. Green? Green's pretty cool. I'm digging that blue though. Yeah. All right. Libra. Boom, boom. Actually, you know what? Hold up. I got my other lights back there. Where's the remote for those? There we go. I need to find a better spot for those. That's cool. It's at least something for now. I don't know how long I'm keeping this like this. I don't know how long I'm going to keep the room behind me or if I'm going to put it back in the corner there behind my soundproof panels. So I'm just still experimenting. I like them both, honestly. Anyway, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry, Libra. My bad, dude. I'm pulling in that Libra energy and getting all scatterbrained and all flippy floppy. All right. What message? What message do we have for Libra? What do we got tonight? Boy. Libra, what do we got? Ooh, that 4 of Wands, though. 11-11. Open doors of opportunity. Hang on. I want to make 100% sure it's not a past person real quick. Hang on. Because the past has been coming up for almost everybody tonight. And I'm trying to steer around it, y'all. I am. But if I can't steer around it, fuck. Past energy, man. Damn it, man. Okay. Well, I mean, even if you're not okay, so let me explain something to you. Okay. Just because you think you're done with the past, that doesn't mean the past is done with you. Yep. Because this is one of the reasons why I preach healing so much and how to heal. And that is because most people have no clue how to heal, have no idea. So most of us, whenever we get hurt, whenever we get heartbroken, what do? We move on, suffer in silence, try to jump straight into a new relationship if we possibly can, and wait until the pain goes away. That ain't healing. So I know there's probably a couple of you who did that. Last time you got your heart broke, you suffered in silence, woke up one day, it didn't hurt anymore. You weren't thinking about it, and you're like, sweet, I'm healed. The pain's gone. That's not healing. That's not healing. Anyway, though. So there's unfinished business between you and a past person. The door is hanging wide open. The door's hanging wide open. Now, the past person is looking at you, and they are very certain that you're doing so good now that you don't want anything to do with them. That's what they see looking at you. They feel unfinished business. They do want to have a conversation with you. I don't know what their intentions are just yet. I don't know if they want to try to get back with you or if they just want to be friends with you or what it is. But you do still live in their head. But the way they feel is they think, damn, Libra is doing so damn good now. There's no point. No point in me even trying. So, death card. Blum, blum, blum. Yeah. So that's all this is telling me here. Yep. Page of Cups reversed. Got that Lover's card right there, though. Man, this is so, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw me one more spread down just to clarify that. And if the same message comes through, we're going to roll with that. But that sounds too boring and general and vague. So let me just see. Let me clarify the message for Libra. Quick clarification. Yeah, Two of Swords. Okay. Strength card. Death card again. Okay. Same message coming through. Stalker alert. You got a stalker. You got a stalker. You got a stalker and block communication. Okay. Well, honestly, from what I'm seeing, this doesn't look like it's really holding you back. It doesn't look like it's holding you back any, because I honestly do think that This person sees you doing better, and either you are or you're about to be. One of the two. One of the two. You either are or you are about to be. But where you are right now, for those of you who have felt kind of alone, I'm feeling like the universe has put you on a path by yourself on purpose. For those of you that are either A, all alone, or B, every time you try to bring somebody into your life, you just don't vibe. You're just not clicking. You can't meet nobody that you're vibing with. And that's happening for a reason. The universe has you by yourself right now on purpose. Knight of Cups in the reverse. I think I just need to go to advice for Libra, because this is just, there's not a really deep, heavy, profound message coming through for the opening spread. So let's just go straight into whatever advice Libra needs to hear the most. What advice does Libra need to hear the most? God damn, somebody's blazing right outside my fucking window. Ugh. God damn, it shit stinks. I can't stand that shit, man. Hold up, I'm gonna close my window. Hang on. Bunch of weed smoke just rolling in my window. I mean, I don't judge nobody that smokes. I don't fucking like it. I don't like the smell of it. Shit stinks. I'm not a weed smoker. I'm not. Nothing against you if you do. If you do, you do. I just personally don't like it. Can't stand it. All right. What advice does Libra need to hear the most? God damn. Hang on, Libra. Hold up. Hang on a second. Fucking A, dude. Man, I live next to old people. Who the fuck? I guess Granny's out there fucking toking out. Phew. Shit stinks. Smell like a skunk wiped its ass on my fucking curtains or some shit. All right. Probably smoking. Sitting outside my window like, what in the hell is my neighbor doing? Who the fuck is he talking to? Sitting out there all baked out and shit. Ooh, now I'm going to have to open my window. Shit. Hang on, Libra. Sorry, y'all. Things keep interrupting the Libra reading, don't they? Hang on, y'all. I just have to fucking clear the air. Get that stinky ass smell. Not that I think it's a negative thing or anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with weed. I think if you're going to do anything, weed is up there with some of the most harmless things that you can do. I personally just don't like it. Just never really have. I quit smoking when I was in my early 20s. I realized I don't even like this fucking shit. Why do I smoke? The only reason I'm smoking is because everybody else is, and I'm trying to fit in. Fuck that. This shit makes me feel horrible. I'm not doing this no more. So, anyway. Okay. Sorry about that interruption. Libra. Sorry about that interruption. All right. What advice does Libra need to hear the most? Boom. Ace of Pentacles. Temperance reversed. Okay. Do not feel obligated to connect with people who drain your vibration, first and foremost. If there's somebody who drains you vibrationally, no, you are not required to keep them in your life. No, you are not. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's your sister. If hanging out with you makes me feel like shit, I'm not doing it. If coming over to your house leads to me leaving drained and just feeling like the life force energy has been sucked out of me, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Do not get sucked into gossip and shit talking. Don't get sucked into that. Okay? Don't get sucked into that. That energy is very, very low. Very low. So if you hear somebody over here gossiping and talking shit, oh my God, guess what I heard? This person said this about them. And guess who he's fucking? And oh, he cheated on her. And oh, I can't believe she's doing this. And guess what she did? That energy is so low. That frequency. All that does is get you all wild up and angry and annoyed, and it's so addictive at the same time that drags your frequency down so low. Steer clear of that shit. Steer clear of it. That's not going to do nothing good for you. It's a dopamine hit. That's all it is. Just a dopamine hit. And in exchange for that dopamine hit, what do you get? You cast negative vibrations, and then the universe hands you things that resonate with that vibration. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but all of the negative, annoying things that happened to you today were manifested when you sat around and gossiped and talked shit all day yesterday. Sit around today and talk shit and gossip and spread rumors. Tomorrow, that energy's coming back to you. Don't know who needed to hear that. That's one of those things for everybody, not just Libra. But no, I think first and foremost, you are not required to stay connected to anybody, whether it's family, a former love interest, or a new love interest. For those of you connecting with new people, don't focus so much on how you feel about them. Focus on how it makes you feel when you're around them. I don't care how I feel about you. If being around you makes me nervous, makes me feel uneasy, makes me question my self-worth, I'm not connecting with you. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully. I have to open the window back up. Hopefully that was helpful, because that was the weirdest Libra reading, and everything got all interrupted. Fucking granny out there blowing weed smoke in my window. And okay, we're going to move forward though. Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Whatever kind of situation Scorpio needs to hear about the most. Boom. Ooh, the devil card. Ooh, the devil card. Mm-hmm. So some of you, the universe is not allowing you to connect with somebody because, now I don't know who this is. I don't know if it was a past person that got pulled away from you or a potential love interest that is not working out. Either way, whoever it is on your mind that you're not connecting with, it's happening that way for a reason. I'm feeling like hang on. Fool card reverse. Let me see if it's a past or a new person. Hang on. Okay. Oh, nah, this feels like your love interest. Oh, the first one of the night. First sign of the night. I don't see past energy in here. With the Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, this feels like a potential love interest. Somebody that you have lots of feelings for. And for some of you, you ain't interested in nobody else. But I'm being told to tell you, the universe is doing you a favor. I don't know why just yet, but this is not somebody you need in your life. That's the reason why the universe is not bringing the two of you together. So you are at a crossroads. For those of you who stubbornly try to bust that door down, no problem. But it's not going to go nowhere. It will not be long-term, stable, and committed. It will more than likely turn into nothing but a sex-based connection and then end up leading to nothing but a bunch of drama that you don't want to be a part of. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I also have Aries and Taurus here. I got Sagittarius too. Let's see this person's true energy and intentions. What's their true energy and intentions? Five of Wands again. This person's drama. They drama. I'm telling you right now, they drama. They're juggling more than one person too. Yep. This is not the type. They are not looking for anything serious. They're not wanting to tie themselves down to one person seriously. Nope, they're not wanting to. They're the type of person that never settles down with just one person. Whoever they're seeing right now, guarantee you that's not the only person they were talking to. This is more than likely the type of person that keeps 2 or 3 people strung along together. And, you know, Friday night, they go out with this person. Saturday morning, they go over to this person's house and fuck them. Sunday rolls around. They're talking to somebody else to try to make plans for, you know what I'm saying? That like, let's look at what's due to come in, though. Who's the next person due to come into Scorpio's life? Who's due to come in? Ace of Wands reverse. They're being blocked right now. What is meant for you can't make its way in while you're still attached to what's not meant for you. Because that's a big old pile of horse shit crowding the doorway. Let me see if I can get information on them, though. Yep, see, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. It's not giving me much. It is telling me that there is a new soul contract that is due to come in. And the only thing that I'm getting here is that I don't think this is somebody that you currently know. I feel like the next person due to come in is a completely new person that you have never met before. Thank you, Danielle, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. But again, just like in the last spread, you are at a crossroads. You can stubbornly kick this door down, in which you're going to go on one hell of a wild roller coaster ride. And shit, if that's what you choose to do, that's your right. That's what you choose to do. But if you step back and say, okay, universe, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. I'm focusing on me and my life right now. I'm trusting that whoever is due to come into my life next, you'll line me up with them. Whenever you feel like it's time, you'll line me up with this person and we'll connect. Until then, I'm focusing on me and my life. That's when I would say probably within a 1-month period. Sometime, could be sooner, could be later, but sometime within the next month. That is when the next person who's due to come in can make their way in. But not while whoever this is that you're interested in. And it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. It just won't get up off the ground. You don't know how they feel about you. You're not sure what their intentions are while you're still clinging to that, the next person can't come in. Okay. That was short and sweet, wasn't it? Let's see what we got for Sagittarius this week. I keep saying weekend, don't I? I mean week. This week. What messages do we have for Sagittarius this week? Universe, source, spirit, or whoever the hell that is that makes that annoying ass ringing sound in my ear. Sagittarius. Boom. Ooh. Of course. I mean, how am I going to word that? Some of you have lots of options available to you. I'm just going to put it like that. You have lots of options available to you, and you're not making up your mind. You can't decide yet. Now, of course, there is past energy, but I'm feeling like some of you have been doing a really good job at scrubbing the past person from your memory. You don't really feel all that connected to them anymore, but I'm going to tell you what, they do. They do. Whoever this is in the past, they still feel it. You know what, though? I think you are doing it the right way, because I think you're actually able to acknowledge what you learned, though. The past person taught you a very valuable lesson. So I think you're actually healing the right way, because I'm seeing that you did learn a very valuable lesson. You're aware of the lesson that you learned. And when the time comes for you to apply that lesson that you learned, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it right. But I'm just seeing that right now, you're not really making up your mind on exactly. Now, I don't know if some of you just have an inbox full of people, possibly, and you can't really make up your mind. Maybe some of you have just gone out on a date with 5 people in the last 5 weeks, and you can't make up your mind. Or if you just know, some of you are wanting to take a break from dating, and there's a lot of people trying to get with you. Either way, I'm still seeing multiple love options, and you just not really feeling that connection with any of them yet. Well, since we do have this past energy here, we're going to look at that. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Also have Taurus, Gemini, and Taurus. Well, let's see how the past person feels about Sagittarius then. How does the past person feel about Sagittarius? Oh, they don't trust you. Oh, they love you. Now, how fucked up is this? They love you, but they don't trust you. They feel like you're a liar. Now, why do they feel that way? I don't know. Maybe some of you gave this person reason to feel that way. Maybe some of you didn't. But it's like they love you, but they still feel like you lied to them and played games with them. I don't know if you did or not. So I don't really see them trying to come forward and reconcile with you because they don't trust you. But they do still love you. Is this past person taking any actions towards Sagittarius? No, they're just playing the victim, basically. They're just playing the victim. Boo-hoo, throwing a pity party. Poor pitiful me. No, they ain't doing nothing. No, they ain't doing nothing. 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. What's the advice for Sagittarius then? What's the advice? Ooh. So maybe it is time to take a break. Especially those of you fresh out of a relationship. But even if you're not fresh out of a relationship, sometimes, and even if you're like, well, I've been single for the past 6 months, but have you been doing it willingly? If you have been willingly taking a break from dating, keep it going until you feel a connection. Keep it going until you feel a connection. If you don't feel connected to nobody, don't be letting your friends and your family be putting pressure on you to get out there and meet somebody. You know how many times I get that in personal readings? I hear that a lot more frequently than you would think. Look, I'm single, I'm good. I'm not really feeling like dating right now, but my damn family keeps pressuring me to get out there and date. Fuck them. Don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Until you feel a connection, fill that void in your own heart, boo-boo. Fill that void in your own heart. You don't feel connected to nobody? Wait until that doorway of opportunity actually opens. As far as the past person goes, with the Two of Wands here as well, I feel like that goes with this. I don't think it doesn't matter. It depends. Because I feel like you're actually healing the right way. I feel like you're actually doing it right. So it doesn't matter. If you want to carry on a conversation with this person, go right ahead. But if not, it doesn't matter because you're actually doing it right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, whether or not this person learns the lesson and heals and does better moving forward, that's on them. As long as you're doing it right, that's all that really matters. You're not required to worry about them. If you do, that's fine. But that's totally up to you. Just go inside and ask your higher self, would it be a good idea for me to spark up a conversation with this person? Would that be a good idea? What do I think would happen? Would I be able to shed the last bit of vibrational weight from my aura? Or would I end up walking away with more questions than answers? Or could I possibly get sucked back into this bullshit? Ask your higher self. Flip a fucking coin if you have to. Heads, yes. Tails, no. Doesn't matter. You're at a crossroads. There is no right path, wrong path. There's this path with this experience and that path with that experience. Totally up to you. Both paths lead to the same destination. All right, Capricorn. What messages do we have for Capricorn? Actually, I haven't used this deck very much tonight. Let's do the Wizard's Tarot. Very badass deck. I would definitely recommend to my fellow readers that watch me the Wizard's Tarot. It's kind of weird. It kind of looks a little bit anime-ish, kind of, sort of. At least this does. Kind of reminds me of some anime. But like Six of Swords, some people on a motorcycle. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. She looks pretty cool. Anyway, Capricorn. Sorry. Capricorn. 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 All right. Empress reversed. Boom, boom. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So right now, you're at that last little stretch of alone time. That last little stretch. The universe has had you, if my camera will focus, the universe has had you by yourself on purpose. It's not going to focus, is it? The universe has had you by yourself on purpose because, there it goes, the Lover's card is due to come in. So I think this one is mainly geared towards the Capricorns who have been alone for a while. Whether you've been alone willingly or not, 6 months or so, been by yourself, a year, you're at that last little stretch of alone time. Now, especially for those of you who have been manifesting your person. Been manifesting that person. Right when you least expect it, that's when your person's coming in. It's usually right around the time that you start getting comfortable. For those of you who purchased my course, How to Attract Your Life Partner, explained energetically, I go deep into the energetic dynamics of how that works and the science behind it. But yeah, usually right as soon as, because a lot of times when we decide to be single, most of the time when we decide to be single, we're usually doing it out of pain and hurt. Usually, not always, but a lot of times if it's like, look, I'm too hurt. I ain't got no time for that. I'm not ready. I can't take this right now. I'm going to go be alone for a little bit. Usually. And then something starts to happen. Maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. Life starts getting fun. Like, man, I'm fucking loving this, dude. I'm loving this shit. Dude, especially if you came out of a long-term relationship, God damn it, I can go wherever the fuck I want when I want to go there. I can do whatever I want when I want to do it. I can stay out as late as I want, go hang out with whoever I want, go wherever I want. I ain't got to explain myself to nobody. You know, I'm not constantly being accused of shit I didn't do. I'm not having arguments started with me all the time. I don't have to walk around on eggshells. Fucking, hey, I love this, dude. You know what? I think I'm going to stay single a little bit longer. I might just say fuck it and stay single for the rest of my life. Bam. That's when they show up. And that's no accident. That is no accident. For those of you who watched my event on High Vibe TV, The Science of Manifestation, it explains the science behind why that happens that way. But that's not an accident. There is quantum physics behind how and why that works that way. And that's what I feel like is coming up for a lot of you. A lot of you. Well, I guess let's do some advice then. Let's do some advice for Capricorn. Advice, advice, advice. Advice. Boom. Do not forego your goals. What Capricorn needs to hear that? You ain't forgoing your goals, are you? Hell no, you ain't. It's very simple. Be picky. When somebody new makes their way into your life, be picky. Now, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying be aggressive about it, but be picky. This is who I am. This is where I've been. These are my goals. This is where I'm headed. Are you going to add value to my life? Can I add value to your life? There needs to be an equal give and take exchange of value, or I ain't connecting with you. If we can't exchange value, I can't add value to you, you can't add value to me, sorry, I'm not connecting with you. Bam, there it is again. There it is again. And my camera never focuses on this deck. That's the Lover's card again. That's your person. Be picky. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to walk away from a connection. You know, about 98% of the people who I know personally who are currently with their actual person first went through a little period where they were turning relationships down just before their person showed up. Not everybody. I know a couple of people that basically just ran right into them, but those results aren't typical. Most people go through a period where they're wanting to be single and alone. They start healing. And then as soon as they start healing, that's when love offers start coming in. Because that's when you're attractive. When you're healing, and you're fulfilled and you have figured out how to flip that switch and fill that dark void in your heart full of light, that's attractive. That's attractive. Not just sexually, not just romantically. Generally. Just generally. You might start noticing random strangers out in public starting conversations with you more than they normally would. You just notice that people feel more drawn to you. And especially that's when the love offers start coming through too. That's when they start coming through. Most people I know turned relationships down. So just don't be afraid to be picky. You think the universe is so stupid it's going to let you miss your person? People ask me that all the time. What if I miss out? What if the universe tries to bring them to me and I miss it? The universe is not that fucking stupid. If you successfully equalize the frequency of happiness, joy, love, and abundance, you gonna fucking know when you run into this person. You gonna know. I don't know who needs to hear this, but quit assuming that the universe is a dumbass. It ain't. I promise you. Promise you. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Messages for my aqua friends. Boom. Woo, communication. Boom, boom. Communication. God damn it. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Could be a third party in the mix here for some of you, possibly. And the Emperor reverse. We're going the Aquarius Chronicles, isn't it? It's Aquarius Chronicles. Aquarius Chronicles. Is this the same damn Aquarius story? Damn, dog. I see blocked communication. Either that or there just is no communication. Could be an Aries for some of you. Okay, yep. This is the damn Aquarius Chronicles. So who all do we got? We got Gemini and Aquarius. The Gemini and some of you, I guess maybe it could be a Gemini for some of you, but we got 2 signs so far that got some chronicles going. So this feels like somebody in which there was some kind of past history here. This person wants to communicate with you. And I swear to God, this Emperor comes out reversed every other time for you. Every other time. You are showing no emotion whatsoever. At least not that they can see. And you intimidate them. This person is intimidated by you. Most likely because they either A, know what they did wrong, or B, they just know what you'll say. They know that you probably don't have anything nice to say to them. Oh, it's bugging them though. It is bugging them. This was a karmic soulmate too, by the way. For those of you wondering whether or not you were taken advantage of, I know that's not going to be everybody, but I know there's at least one of you who maybe is a little bit blessed in the bank and you're wondering whether or not somebody was using you for your money. That card definitely came out here. Either way, though, I think the person wants to talk to you, but you intimidate them. They don't know how you feel. They have no clue how you feel. They're afraid that you're still holding a grudge. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But even though they know what they did, they're refusing to look at it. They're refusing to look at the truth. They're refusing to look at what they did as being wrong. So this person is kind of driving themselves a little bit nuts, I think. They know they fucked up, but they can't stand to sit with it. Good God, man. Same damn story we talk about every week, Aquarius. Same one. Same one. What's the overall outcome for Aquarius? Anything past coming back or new coming in? What's the overall outcome? 8 of Wands upright. Ooh, and a very interesting turn of events. No, I don't think this person is taking action towards you. I do not. But you are actually realizing the valuable lesson that you learned here. You're learning a valuable lesson here, especially for those of you who dealt with an on and off. I know that's not everybody, but I know at least one of you dealt with an on and off. Well, why was it on and off? Why did you give them the chance to do that to you a second time? What does that tell you about you? That's a very eye-opening and uncomfortable revelation to have about oneself. But I think in a strange turn of events, you're taking this situation, you're flipping it on its head, and you're making it your bitch, aren't you? Who's due to come into Aquarius's life? What's due to come in? 3 of Swords reversed, High Priestess. Some of you could have a Cancer headed your way. Ooh, and the Hermit for you as well. Could be a Virgo headed your way. The next person that comes in, by the time the two of you connect, they're kind of a little bit closed off to themselves and a bit of a loner. So you may be a little bit uneasy and unsure as to whether or not they're into you. I'm being told to tell you, don't freak out about it. Don't overthink it. This person is more than likely going to need your help. More than likely, this person's going to need your help. Because they're fresh out of a relationship. Well, I don't know about fresh out, but they do have an incomplete karmic contract with somebody. They're more than likely going to need guidance on their healing path. And you have the ability to guide them and teach them massive spiritual lessons. And in a strange turn of events, I'm thinking that this past person that you dealt with, you're going to be using the knowledge and the wisdom that you obtained from this past person to help the next person coming in. And it's all going to start making sense. It's all going to start making sense. As far as that past person goes, I guess I can get advice on that. But when the next person comes into your life, it's going to make the past person make sense. Yup. Because you're going to have to learn and figure out like you always do. It's always up to Aquarius, isn't it? And especially in today's day and age, in the age of Aquarius, it's always being left up to Aquarius to learn the spiritual lessons. And Aquarius is the one that has to teach everybody. Well, it's going to make sense. What's the advice with the past person for Aquarius? What's the advice? Queen of Cups. 3 of Swords reversed. I don't think right now would be the best time to communicate with this person. I don't think that would be. No, I don't think right now would be a very good time. Because this happened for a very specific reason. That reason is not going to reveal itself for a while. It's going to be a while before that it begins to make sense as to why this happened. Once it starts making sense, once you start to see, oh, now I see why I went through that. Once you start understanding that, then reach out to the past person. Wait until you understand the deeper meaning behind why it happened. Then reach out to them. I'm telling you. You're going to be looking at that from a totally different perspective. You're going to be singing a completely different tune when that day comes. All right. All righty. Pisces. What important messages. I'll stop doing that, I swear. What important messages do we have for Pisces? Man, this has been a long video, hasn't it? Thank you, Michaela, for doing them timestamps. Appreciate you. And any other moderators I may have in the chat. I need to get some new moderators. Anybody want to moderate? Hang on. I'm going to take anybody want to moderate? I need to go ahead and do that now. Let me know in the comments if you would like to moderate. Let me know. Let me know. I'll go ahead and I'll assign, maybe 10 of them tonight. Let's see here. All right. Let's go ahead and hit this one. I don't know how to pronounce your name. The first person that said me. RHO Rhonda. Let's see. Add moderator. Okay. Let's see. Mary Madeline. I'll make you a moderator. Boom. Boom. Tarot Mystic. Let's see. Who else we got here? Boom, boom, boom. Doll Face Cakes. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Anybody else want to? All right. Let's see. I don't know how to spell your name. CHXXERS. Is that Cheers? Boom. Moderator. Let's do one more. Hector Cancel. I got you. All right. Okie dokie. I appreciate y'all. Now, the only thing that I ask, being a moderator, whenever you see people popping up in the chat acting stupid, trying to spread hate, trying to spread negativity, and definitely trolls who spam the comments, just block them, delete them. But yeah, that's the only thing I really ask. We don't need any nasty, negative, hateful, bitching, complaining, trying to start arguments, and that kind of shit. That's all I ask. All right. Pisces. Boom, boom, boom. Pisces. What important messages do we have for Pisces? Boom. Ooh. Devil card. Uh-oh. Some of you could have dealt with a Capricorn, possibly. Hang on. I don't know what to say about that yet. Hold up. That could mean so many different things. Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Three of Pentacles. My bad. Okay. Yep. This is definitely somebody from the past. Somebody from the past. I'm kind of feeling like somebody from the past either already has or is going to attempt to clear the air with you, but they have ulterior motives. If you have somebody from the past who either recently has or is like inching their way towards you to try to clear the air, they don't have good intentions. It could be somebody from the past that just wants to come back for a sex-based connection. Because with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups in the reverse, I'm getting that this person does not want long-term stable commitment. For a lot of you, I feel like you are being tested. You're being tested. Either A past person's going to come back, or B, somebody's going to make their way in that's just like a situation you've been in the past. One of the two. Either A, an ex is going to show up in your inbox, or B, you're going to be like, you remind me so much of my ex. I've seen this before. I've smelled this bullshit before. I've seen this game played before. I've heard that game get run on me before. Something, and I feel like you're going to be tested. Somebody's coming in without good intentions. They could possibly suffer from some addiction issues, possibly, but that's probably the most gnarly ass devil card I've ever seen, too. Look at that. Isn't that a gnarly ass devil, dude? Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, definitely not good intentions. I feel like you're going to be tested. Wow. Okay, well, we already got their intentions. Let's see what the outcome's looking like on the timeline now. What's the outcome looking like for Pisces? But boom. Oh, I don't see you making a decision on this here. Don't see you making a decision. That's good. But boom. Y'all good. You're eventually going to walk away from it, though. Because you're up in your head, not 100% sure. Something doesn't feel quite right. And more than likely, yeah, see, you're getting close. You're getting close. I do feel like you're feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit empty, so tempted. But you can tell this person's trying to emotionally manipulate you. You can just tell it doesn't feel right. King of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed. It's not feeling right. This person, something just seems very immature, emotionally closed off and manipulative. It doesn't really feel like they have any emotions. Any emotions they're trying to cultivate, it just feels fake. And I feel like you're going to pass this test with flying colors. You passing the test with flying colors. Yep, 3 of Wands reversed. Let's get the advice. Is there any other advice? I don't feel like you need advice, but since this reading was so short, let's pull some advice. Is there any other advice Pisces needs? Any other advice? Any other advice? See, look. This is what I was going to say, too. Anyway, the High Priestess reversed. Don't spend too much time trying to figure out whether or not it's your ego or your intuition. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Some people can, like, you connect with somebody new, something doesn't feel right. And you sit around driving yourself nuts trying to figure out whether or not your intuition is picking up on something that's off, or if your ego is just making shit up. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Let me ask you this. If the universe had brought you your person, do you believe that you would be confused? Think about that. If this was the person the universe picked for you, Do you believe you would be confused about anything? Let's say it is your ego making shit up. Let's say this person does have good intentions. Why are you confused about that? Why would you be unsure as to whether or not this person has good intentions or bad? Obviously, the two of you don't speak the same vibrational language. So even if you do have the best of intentions in the world, and I'm so confused that I can't figure out what your intentions are, that means we don't speak the same love language. And when I say love language, I mean vibrational language. We ain't vibing. We're not connecting heart to heart. We're just not. So if my connection with you is so fucked up that I'm confused and can't tell what your intentions are, doesn't matter what your intentions are. The simple fact that I can't figure out what they are means that you're not the person the universe picked for me. So yeah, this is telling me that you might spend a little bit too much time overthinking it, trying to figure it out logically. Don't bother. Don't bother. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Now, give it a chance. Give it at least 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, if I'm still just as confused, if not more confused, that's usually what happens. You get with somebody and y'all ain't vibing. Usually the confusion gets worse and worse and worse and worse, don't it? It gets worse. Like the more time goes on, the heavier that energy gets, and the more questions I'm asking, and the heavier it gets, and the more uncomfortable it gets. After 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, and I'm pulling my hair out because I can't figure out how you truly feel about me, you're not the person the universe picked for me. Very simple. All right, I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still be showing me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. You can purchase my course on how to read the tarot. You can purchase my course on how to attract your life partner, explained energetically. Also, you can catch my new series, Mastering the Matrix, along with all the other cool-ass talent and shows that are over there on High Vibe TV. It's all on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that is in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.